Alright, Zephaniah 1. I didn't get a chance to read this the other day because I didn't have time. Thanks to Ravi Zacharias, shut down my account. But we'll make do with what we got. So, Zephaniah 1. Here we're talking about the day of the Lord. If you've seen my past video, some people are trying to make the day of the Lord into being mixing it into their post-trib or mid-trib or pre-wrath or some sort of thing. I pretty well debunked that with my reading, but I didn't get Zephaniah 1, which is really what's talking about the specifically the day of the Lord. It's mentioned several times. So I want to go through and read it now that I actually have the time. It's not going to take me 15 minutes to go through one chapter, despite my sarcasm and all my extra notes that I say. So now we're going to go to Zephaniah 1. The word of the Lord which came to Zephaniah, son of Cushi, son of Gedaliah, the son of Amariah, the son of Hezekiah, in the days of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah. I will utterly consume all things off the land, saith the Lord. Where are the Christians? I will consume man and beast. I will consume fowls of the heaven, and the fishes of the sea, and the stumbling blocks of the wicked, and I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord. Where are the Christians? I will also stretch out mine hand upon Judah, and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Jerusalem. And I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, name of the Shermans with the priests. I think it's Chermans, right? I don't know. Them that worship the host of heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and swear by the Lord, swear by Melchizedek. And them that are turned back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord, nor inquired for him. So we're destroying everything, except people that sought the Lord. Do we understand this? This is what the passage is talking about. This is what the entire thing of Zephaniah is talking about. Do we get it yet? Where are the Christians? God just said he's wrecking everything. If anyone who doesn't know the Lord, you're dead. Hold thy peace, thy presence, the Lord, O God, for the day of the Lord is at hand, for the Lord hath prepared sacrifice. He hath bid us guest. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, that I will punish the princes, and the kings, and the children, and all such clothed with strange apparel. Who are clothed with strange apparel? I'm going to say that's the Roman Catholics. But, it doesn't specifically say that. But what else are you going to get? Strange apparel? I don't know. There's a lot you can make out of that. In the same day also I will punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their masters' houses with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be noise of cry from the fish gate, and howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Howl, you inhabitants of Mektesh, for all the merchant people are cut down. All that they bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time I will search Jerusalem with candles, and punish men that are settled with their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. The reason that I'm making this video is because of this passage. This right here is New Age. Ecumenicalism is what they call it, which is a big word. But really it's everybody should accept each other, and God just loves everybody. He just loves everybody and just wants everyone to be happy. And yeah, I believe in a loving God that loves everything. Everything that I do. Zephaniah says that everybody is getting killed who's not a Christian. Therefore their good shall come a booty, and their houses desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. The great day of the Lord is near. The great day of the Lord. This is where that expression comes from. And later on it will say the day of the Lord is actually the day of the Lord's wrath. They just shortened it a little bit. Don't let anyone deceive you to say that the day of the Lord is going to be the millennial kingdom. No. Day of the Lord is when he's wiping stuff out, as it was in the days of Noah. It is near, and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. That is the day of wrath. Not according to Ken Hovind. As much as I love the man, but he's a heretic. No other plainer way to say it. If you believe that post-trib, mid-trib, pre-wrath, whatever, you're nuts. You can't make sense of the Bible. It says right here, day of the Lord, day of wrath. It doesn't say that it's going to be partly wrath, and it'll be partly blessing. It's going to be partly wrath. And then later on, it'll be all right, and the Christians will be saved, and everyone will live nice, and their, medium income housing at the United States, and it's retarded. It's retarded, people. Pray for the man. And a day of troubles and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Day of the trumpet and alarm against fenced cities and against high towers. And I will bring distress upon them, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. The whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy. It says here the whole land. Where are the Christians? Where are they at? Someone please tell me. Paul tells me where the Christians are. Paul tells me the Christians are in heaven. And he says, worry not. God's body is not appointed to wrath. This all looks like wrath. All does. The day of the Lord is nothing but pure wrath, and it's spread upon Jerusalem. And the rest of the world too. But he only cares about Jerusalem. The only people he's saving is people in Jerusalem. There might be other people too that get saved. It's not specific about that. But when you read Revelation, the only people that God goes out of his way to actually say that mark these people in their foreheads and don't hurt the earth until I save them are Jews. Get saved if you're not saved. You ain't got much time left. And don't fall for replacement heretic theology. Don't fall for, we gotta live and endure to the end, and all this crap about the tribulation. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. I'm going to keep making videos on this because this is very important. Very important. If you're Jewish out there listening to this, I recommend you read the last 4 books of the Bible. Your Old Testament, and the Talmud. Well, you reorganize them, but get a KJV and read the last 4 books in there. It talks all about you guys. If you want to go through that, then you should get some food. Stock up. If you don't want to go through that, get saved. Trust in Jesus. Realize he's your Messiah. Alright? As far as the tribulation thing, there's nothing in Zephaniah that says anything other than the fact that there ain't no Christians here. That's why God wrecks the world, because all of his body has come up. And with that, let me be out of here.